Hi, I'm Steve, and you are watching Gear Stuff and Things, and today we're going to mess with the Mètèor Lo-Fi Reverb pedal from Caroline Guitar Company. Stick around. Alright, so for today we are taking a look at the Mètèor Lo-Fi Reverb by Caroline Guitar Company. So, as it suggests, it is a reverb with some cool lo-fi vibe. So let me explain to you what each knob does, and then we'll go through some of the suggested settings and get a little bit of a feel for what it will do to your guitar tone. So let's just go ahead and jump into each of the knobs. So this here is your volume, and they're, just calling it level, but you get the idea. This right here, the little guy that kind of looks like an Atari character, is the attack. Now the attack sets the amount of gain in the preamp, allowing you to boost or overdrive your reverb, so you can add some distortion to your reverb. It's a really cool thing to do. So this here is the regen, and the regeneration basically extends the decay and adds overtones. So going to make everything a little longer, more bloomy, and add some character to it. This here is the size. So this is increasing the height and basically the runaway and self oscillation. So kind of what makes it go crazy. And then you have a bright and dark switch here. You're on and off. And and over here we have a bloom function, which they call the Havoc. And we'll get into that here in a bit. But let's hear what the guitar sounds like just as it is without the pedal on. And just so you're aware, I am playing a 1990s era SG from Gibson, and I am tuned a half step down, so E flat to E flat. So let's kick the pedal on in the suggested setting that they are calling I left my amp with spring reverb at home, and I kind of don't really know what to do with this crazy thing, but I'd like to have some reverb. So let's check this one out. Apologize for the sloppy playing, and we'll turn it back off here, and let's move on to another suggested setting here, which is the this one's just kind of something they're calling You're Gonna Miss the Train. Obviously you can pull up the instruction manual to this and get a better idea for these settings, but we'll go ahead and do what they're suggesting here. So they have the level about where we have it. They're gonna start bringing in some of this nasty effect here from the little Atari looking fella, which they call the attack. And we're also going to bring up a lot of this region. So we're going to put it about halfway. And the high, or the size, we're going to drop down a little bit. So again, clean guitar tone, well, the unaffected guitar tone. And here is with the pedal. Super washy, bathed in reverb, kind of got some dirt happening there, which is really cool, adding that little attack guy really brings in some character. So let's go ahead and mess with the next setting they suggest, which is this is your clean signal accompanied by Thunderclaps. So we'll go ahead and move everything around to be what they suggest here. So it's going to get noisy because we're adding a lot of gain to the signal here. And we're going to bring in the regen to match up with that just about. So let's see here. We'll pull it back up a little bit. That one. And let's move this guy is going all the way up pretty much. This one's here. And this one's about there. And our output is staying about where it is. So here is, well, here's the unaffected tone. So that's super cool. Really, I don't know, really unique reverb sound. Very dirty, very bathed. Also, you really don't have to play hard to really get it to react. But the more aggressive you pick, the more the preamp gain starts to react, and things start to get a little more aggressive and nasty just in the bloom of the reverb itself. Very cool. So we are going to jump into their last suggested setting, which is something they're calling the post-rock film. So let's check that out. All right, so now that you have heard the pedal in action, let me know what you think in the comments down there. And if you have any interest in the pedal, I've put a link in the description to where you can find it and purchase it. It's a super cool, very ambient, spacey reverb, as you can no doubt tell from the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the button down there. Make sure you hit that bell notification so that every time a video goes up, you are made aware of it by the fine folks at YouTube. And if you're not hip to it by now, we are over on Instagram, so at Gear Stuff and Things on Instagram. You'll also find a link to merch and other things in the description. If you are not part of the Baritone Obsessed community on Facebook, be sure to check that out. I'll put links to that in the description as well. And currently, we have a BO Riffs, Baritone Obsessed Riffs, hashtag going over on Instagram. And folks like myself, Nick Hill and Scott Bunn and Gary Hyber and a few other people are doing really cool stuff on a daily basis over there with Baritone Riffs. So be sure to check that out again at Instagram at Gear Stuff and Things and the BO Riffs hashtag. Until next time, it's been me, it's been you. This is Gear Stuff and Things.